We back, 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 we back. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Come on, chat, 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 chat. We here, chat, we here, we here, we here, we here, we here, woo woo. We here, we here, we here, we here, we here. So finna. No, we good, we good, we good, we good, we back, we back, we back, we back. We good, we good, we good. Just had to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, tech stuff just be happening. We good, y'all, we good, we good. We good, we good. We good. But yeah, yeah, we straight, we straight. But yeah, we all good, we all good. Just appreciate you for coming back though, showing love, coming back. So appreciate that. So we back in it, we back in it, we back in it. We back in it. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, what's up, what's up? Best baby, what's good? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? But yeah, one thing, man, always remember, you can you don't have to be it to feel like it is. And that's another thing. You don't have to be it to feel like it is. Just because you aren't that yet doesn't mean that you ain't gonna be. Understand that you don't have to be that right in this moment to feel like you already are. Sometimes you gotta feel like it before you actually can hold it in your hands. That's how if you can see it in here, you can hold it in your hands. So that's the difference. So remember that. Remember that. So, so that's another thing too. A lot of times we get caught up in, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm not this, I'm not that. It's all like sometimes you gotta pretend for it to be real. Like you gotta pretend while you're doing it for it to feel real to you. If you get caught up in it's not real yet, it's not real yet, then it's never gonna be. If you get caught up in, oh, it ain't real yet, or I don't have it yet, then you won't. Sometimes you gotta pretend like, you know. So, sometimes you gotta pretend like, oh, it's already Harley Quinn's. Hey, talk to him. But yeah, sometimes you have to pretend. What up, chat? What up, chat? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? AYG, woo woo. But sometimes you gotta pretend like you already holding in your hands, even if it don't feel real. Even if it don't feel real, even if it isn't. It's, of course it's not gonna feel real at first. Of course it's not gonna feel real at first. You just starting out. Of course it's gonna feel weird to you. You just starting out. So don't lose that hope. Don't just like, oh, well, there's so many people ahead of you. Don't worry about that. Who cares who's ahead of you? You run it on your own time. You run it on your own wavelength. It's your time. Don't worry about who's ahead of you, who's behind you, who's beside you. If you get caught up in that, you're never gonna be able to zero in and focus on what was meant for you. So that's the difference, y'all. What up, chat? What up, chat? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? So don't lose sight of that. We get so caught up in what everybody else is doing that we lose sight of what we should be doing. It's a reason why, like, eyes on your own paper. You know what I mean? You don't know if the person next to you got the right answer. You don't know that. So eyes on your own paper, chat. Eyes on your own paper sometimes. You can take influence, you can take influence from somebody. There's nothing wrong with taking influence. But also remember that you need to run your own race, It's not gonna feel as good as when you're doing it yourself, So run your own race, So, fake confidence is still confidence. It all starts off as fake confidence. No one just becomes confident, Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that's in the live showing love. AYG, woo woo. But yeah, fake confidence is still confidence. There's a reason why the saying is fake until you make it. There's a reason for that. Due to the reason that no one just, you see the people that's ultra confident, that don't have any doubt in themselves. Majority of people didn't start off like that. It was learned through trial and error. They had to fail. They had to slip up. So don't be so hard on yourself. So, like I said, sometimes you're gonna have to sometimes you're gonna tell yourself that it is until it really is. You know? And eventually it will be. You know? Eventually it will be. So, you know, hey, whatever you gotta tell yourself to get through the day, what's wrong with that? Whatever you gotta tell yourself to get out there, to get out of bed, to face the world. You know what I mean? If it's helping you get out there and face the world, then you doing something right. If it's helping you get out of bed to face the day, and you doing better than your last, then no one can tell you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? No one can tell you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all doing well, having a good day. AYG, woo woo. Appreciate y'all for coming to the live showing the brother love. But yeah, whatever you gotta tell yourself to get out there and face the day, shoot, hey, you got out of bed. That means more, you know what I mean? You know how many people are scared, living in fear? You know what I'm saying? Looking over their shoulder like someone's out to get them, but no one's out to get them at all. You know? Bro, I had the hardest day here making this moment. I appreciate that, man. I'm happy that, man, you know? Thank you for coming in and showing love, you know? But yeah, you know when people are looking over their shoulder, thinking someone's out to get them, and no one's there, you know? They're scaring themselves. And sometimes we are our own worst enemy, you know? We are our own worst enemy sometimes. So it's very important that whatever hey, small victories are still victories, y'all. Don't lose sight of that. Don't ever lose sight of that, you know? So, you know, it might not be big to them, but it's big to you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it might not be big to them, but it's, you know what I mean? And who cares? You don't need anyone to like value how big or small your victory is. You know, you know what I mean? So you don't need anyone to like value like, oh, like that's a big victory. That's that's this, that's that. You know what I mean? It's your success. You know, the only person who should be valuing or measuring your success is you. You know, so. But like I said, you gonna feel standoffish. You're not gonna feel confident all the way. You're not, especially when you've been dealing in certain situations where people are trying to break your spirit. You know, but they can't break your spirit as long as you still step up to the plate and you step up to bat. No one can break your spirit. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to allow them to. You know, but all it takes is just you simply just continuing to try. You know, as long as you continue to try, that's it. That's it, and that's all. You know? But how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, man. I don't think I've ever been ready for summer more than ever. You know? I don't think I've ever been more hyped or ready for summer than, like, ever. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, we need summer bad. You know? Normally I'm indifferent towards it, but this time, no, I'm like, no, hurry up, man. Where's summer at? You know? Apple or Android? We on the Apple right now. We on Apple right now. We on the iPhone right now. No hate towards Android though. Used to have one. No hate towards Android. You know? I don't participate in the whole like, oh, which one's better? Cause like, each one got their strengths. Each one has their strengths. So I think it all turns down to preference, man. It all turns down to preference of what you like. So, cause like one of my homies, I forgot what it is. It's the S something. Whatever Samsung they on now. Yo, it's crazy. Like the zoom in and all that. Like, yo, the new I forgot what, cause they be putting like letters. They be like the S maximum A whatever. So I don't, but I just said, no, you good. No, ain't nothing wrong with asking. Ain't nothing wrong with asking. I just know a lot of people be doing that for real. And I'm all like, man, we still doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still be doing that. I'm all like, man, come on now. I'm like, come on now, we better than that. We better than that. We better than that. Like that's 2020. Bro, I remember like, bro, you never like, I remember like back in the day, bro, like When I was in school, bro, when somebody's like battery would fall out, bro, they was getting clowned for real, bro. They was getting clowned. I felt bad for them. I felt bad for them. You know, bro. They used to get clowned, bro. If your battery fell out, bro. Oh nah, hell nah, nah, hell nah. That junk was bad, bro. That junk was bad, bro. If your battery fell out back in the day. What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? Chat, chat. What's going on? What's going on? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all feeling good. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? You know, I remember like somebody would like pull out their phone, and if it wasn't like, especially back in the iPhone like 7, 8 era, like back when like the home button and stuff, like the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 7 era, if somebody like pulled out anything other than the iPhone, like from the 5S to like the 8, if someone pulled out and you was at school, someone pulled out anything other than the iPhone, bro, everybody was laughing and all that, bro. Yeah, people used to be embarrassed to pull their phone out if it wasn't. Where I remember, like, people was like looking over their shoulder, bro. They pull their droid out, bro. I was like, bro, come on now, bro. We shouldn't be embarrassed now. I wasn't embarrassed. I didn't care. Like, I had an LG back in the day. I did not care. You know, I didn't care because I had man, I just didn't care. I was like, man, I'm not being embarrassed by my phone. I'm not being embarrassed by my phone. Like, come on now. I ain't about to, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So. But that used to be happening though. Like people pull out their phone and start laughing. I'm like, bro, come on. And my thing about it is, okay, maybe the first time it was funny or whatever, but y'all doing it every time. Y'all know they got a droid, bro. Don't do that, bro. Or when you was in class, bro, and somebody, I remember we was in class one time and somebody's phone went, "Hello, Moto," bro. They got, man, I felt bad for them. I felt bad for them. I was like, nah, bro. They got hit with the hello moto. I was like, no, bro. They was getting clowned on. I'm all like, bro, y'all need to do that to them, bro. Y'all need to do that to them. You know? You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So, you know, I'm just like, come on, bro. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. You know. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, come on, man. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. But yeah, it was crazy. I remember when they bro, I feel like I don't even, the way what's the name? The way it is now, like it's crazy. It feel like it's so quick now. I feel like iPhone coming out every week now. I know it's not, but it feel like that. I know it's not, but it do feel like that now. I do feel like, man, it's all like every. It's like as soon as you blink, a new phone coming out. That's what it be feeling like. As soon as you blink, a new phone coming out. I think we on the what? We on the was it the 17 now? The 18? I don't even know. It feel like every week. Don't it feel like every time you blink, boom, a new iPhone out. You know what I mean? So that's what it feel like. It feel like that. It feel like as soon as you blink, something new's coming out. 17, okay. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like it just feels like everything is happening so fast you can't keep up. I don't know if it's because social media, because it feels like you can't keep up with anything. Because like as soon as you come out, oh, you hear what the president did. Oh, you hear about this celebrity. Oh, you hear about this. Oh, the war, whoop de woo. It feels like it just feels like we're so bombarded with like information. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I feel like it wasn't like that before. Maybe it's because I feel like social media, you could just, at the tip of your fingers, just, you know, have everything accessible to you. Because it just feels like nowadays, like, it just feel like, yo, like, you can't keep up with nothing no more. It's like, yo, you didn't hear? I'm all like, I'm still on the last thing. Like, I didn't even hear about that. I'm still on the one before that. So it's just happening too quick. It's crazy, you know? So I don't know. Maybe it's because social media, because you could scroll and just like have all this stuff bombarding you, whether it's and like you go from and another thing, I think that's why everybody's so anxious because things are going from negative to positive, negative to positive. You know, the fact that World War III, bro. You know, like I said, bro, some a bunch of 8-year-olds get mad at each other. Now young men and women gotta go fight because some 8-year-olds is mad, and you know what I mean. Like some 8-year-olds is mad, now you gotta go. You know what I mean. Like imagine, like yo mom, like got your mom or dad got beef with somebody, right? And they like, you gotta go fight their kids. It's like, what? Like, man, you just chilling, right? And like your parents got beef with somebody else's parents, like, yo, son, daughter, you gotta go fight their kids because you know what I'm saying, I'm beefing with so and so's mom. You'd be like, what the heck? I don't even know them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, I imagine how that like works. The fact that a bunch of 8-year-old world leaders can get mad at each other and people gotta lose their life over it. It's ridiculous, man. Shouldn't even be like that. You know what I mean? Like, you ever just look at things, you like, what are we even doing this for? You know what I mean? Why are we even having this issue? You know? So it's just sad. I just hope everybody, you know what I mean? Well, people are already losing their lives over it. I just hope, you know what I mean, that I hope no one else gotta lose their life over it, but, you know, if everybody keep, going at it, then I guess I don't know. You know, it's just sad for real. It shouldn't have to be that way. It really shouldn't. But that's really how it is. I don't know. You know. So, but you know, people really don't think of the ramifications of what's being done until it's done. But it's not affecting them, so why would they care, right? You know, why would they care about the ramifications? They're not the ones being affected. You know what I mean? They're not gonna feel that. I mean, these people that's running the world, man, they like 90 with it. So they 90 with it. Why would they care what's going on? You know what I mean? So, they 90 and they billionaires, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about people become famous. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? How y'all feeling? 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 Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing good. So, how you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Y'all appreciate you. Appreciate you. Peace. 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 Chat. 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 But yeah, it's crazy. Man, the world is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. The world is crazy. The world is crazy. Huh? It's all like when you think something ain't gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Whatever, if you think, at this point, nothing surprised me anymore. At this point. At this point, it's all like, okay, like anything liable to happen. You know what I mean? Anything liable to happen. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? 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 Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Hope y'all doing well.